Hi everyone, this is a process video for day 2 of my December daily. Those are some embellishments that I had put aside into one of my foundation pages, and I picked that because I thought that they kind of matched my picture. The picture is just of a display window that I see on the street, that I see a couple times a week, so I thought I would just capture that and then in some hidden journaling write about why it means or why I chose that picture. I'm sorry about my voice. I do have a little bit of a cold, but I realize when I'm doing process videos that if I don't do the voiceover right after I make it, I forget what my process thoughts were and what I end up doing. So the right side is just an acetate or vellum paper, and I'm thinking about trying to kind of keep that side very plain. I'm looking at those birds and thinking that that might be cute to put next to the tree, but eventually I decide the red doesn't match that stripe. So the stripe is part of an embellishment pack that's behind the number 2, and it's one of those frames that have, other embellishments inside of it, but I decided to keep it together because I thought that the 2 looked really cute on top of it. So I'm still deciding on the right side what I'm going to do, but I make the commitment, believe it or not, and just glue it down. And I'm thinking about just keeping it that way, but I still fidget a little bit. But I did just put the tree down, and I just decided that if I add anything to it, I'll just work around it. So I'm thinking that washi might look cute, but then realize again it doesn't really match the red on the stripe and also kind of the red on the window display that says Mary. But I really want to use that round black ephemera that says Mary, 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 because I'm kind of strange and I like the same words to be repeated. So I just cut it down, and I'm trying to see if I can fit all of that on the top. I had pulled out some more ephemera, before I started this video to see if any of those things I might want to use. And I obviously took away that joy. What I'm doing right now is this is going to be part of my hidden journaling, and I attach the tab on top, and I'm gluing down the doily because I'm committed to that. And then I'm still kind of deciding if that's going to work. See the square behind the 2 keeps coming apart because I haven't glued it down yet. And then the arrow part, it says this way. It says festivities this way, but I cut off the festivities, and I thought this way would look cute with the arrow because it's the street or a display on the street. Even though so there I cut it. Then I have just this acetate piece that's clear and also has some green in it. So I'm going to glue that down in a little bit. And I'm seeing the other stuff I pulled, if anything else would match it, or if there's anything I want to add to it. And I'm good. I'm not going to use any of that. I guess that was a thumbs up. I don't know what to put there yet. So I'm looking at some stuff and thinking what I could do. And I decide to, instead of figuring out something to add there, I'm just going to glue the photo down a little bit higher, and so that I have the space, a little bit of space on the bottom. And then it closes up that gap that I have. So I'm gluing down the 3 sides so I can tuck in the journaling inside. And then cutting the journaling down so it fits. And There you can see that it's coming apart, but once I glue it all down, it will stick together. And I believe the sentiment underneath just says merriment right here, I think. So, or merriment remembered, that's what it says. So I'm gluing down the number. And again, I'm not painting any of the wood veneer numbers because that's the only thing that's going to really be consistent in all of my December daily pages. And I am stapling that. I ended up doing 2 staples, but for some reason I wish I did 1, but it's just such a small detail. So, I mean, and I couldn't really do anything about it once I stapled it down. So I wanted that side to come off the end a little bit. And I thought that also helped so that I don't have 2 complete circles on the same page so close together. Because sometimes I do like different shapes. And looking at it now, I kind of wish the arrow was a little bit longer. But I had to cut it that way because of the part I had to cut off. So this is just a stamp that I had gotten through one of my Citrus Twist kits. And then I also got these silver hearts, and I just had 2 pieces left, but I thought it was perfect because the silver match because the vellum on the right side is silver, and I usually use gold a lot. So I'm figuring out if I want to use some more of the Webster's pages alphas, and I cut it out because it takes forever. And I ended up putting street with those tiny alphas, and I put on this street. Then sorry about my big head. I was thinking about putting a border around it, but I messed up and I was kind of freaking out, so I just said I'm going to come back to it later. I couldn't find my StazOn ink, so I'm just using this like color block, those little ink pads. And it says the stamp says seriously cute, and I stamped it on the bottom, and then I'm also going to stamp it underneath the 2. I'm going to put the 2 stickers. So this side is really heavily embellished. So I'm kind of liking that the right side is very plain. But so I'm just going to stamp this one more seriously cute and then do a second one. And then I think that's it. I'm going to try to fix the border by just making it all kind of messed up, if that makes sense. And yeah, I think that's all that I do on this. I might do journaling off screen, and then I'll have pictures, close-up pictures at the end of the video. So thanks for watching, everybody, and hope you're having a good day.